I'm Mary. I have a husband and two beautiful children,
You can't get me.
Michael and Maria, and they mean the world to me. Every single room in this house is just full of stuff. There's a very small, narrow space to walk down into the kitchen. There's a couple little places where the kids can eat on the kitchen table. They play on the little section of floor in the living room. They make a space. All four of us sleep in the same bed. Our stove doesn't work, and our washing machine doesn't work. And I'm lucky enough to have my mother next door. I use her oven when I need to bake, and I use her washing machine to do laundry.
I can't open it. I wish the house was clean. There's this big piles, and I think there's like monsters hiding in the piles. And then they just jump out and scare me.
I'm Mike, and Mary is my wife. I met Mary in 1998, and I just didn't have any indication that she would be a hoarder then. Things started to change once we moved to Napa.
My grandmother and I were very, very close, and losing her was probably one of the most traumatic things in my entire life. After she passed away, that's when I started to lose control.
Mary pretty much filled up the house straight away, and then came the children. That's when the hoarding really escalated. She couldn't let go of the children's stuff, even though they'd grown out of it.
I just feel like when I get rid of one of their things, I'm losing a little bit of them somehow. Every single thing that they've ever owned is still in this house.
I'm Karen, and Mary is my sister. I haven't gone in the house because Mary hasn't invited me in, even though I've been living next door to her the last 2 years. I actually haven't been in the house since 1989.
I'm Angie, and Mary is my aunt. Me and my aunt's relationship has been strained for several years now because I don't understand how she could let the kids live in that situation.
They have never been unsafe. Their living areas has always been clean. At no time do I ever felt that their health or well-being has ever been affected.
There needs to be tough love shown. If Mary can't clean up the house, then we're all together as a family going to be willing to call CPS.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name's Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. We're here for one reason, to clean this house for these kids. Do you guys have any questions or thoughts before we get started? Yes, sir.
I want to get started right away.
Okay. Let's get started.
I think this should probably be throwaway.
Throw away?
All this is useless.
Okay.
After that's all gone, I want it to be swept.
Okay.
And then we can have a little break and we can get back to work.
Okay. I need a fist bump. Thank you, sir. I am used to being the #1 cleaner in the job. Not the case.
Okay,
Michael is hands down the best worker I have ever seen.
Watch out! Coming through! Coming through!
He's really excited. And it is Christmas morning for this kid, and I love it. I'm seeing him jump around and say, yay, and he's giving us all high fives, and it's very contagious. But it's sad that the happiest this kid has been in years is because his house is being cleaned out.
Break time is over!
I just can't believe the amount of new stuff that is still here in the boxes. And look, and then she has more packages here. Look at that.
now that we're in the house, we're seeing tons and tons and tons of boxes of things she hasn't even opened yet. Consumption is a serious addiction for her. When UPS boxes show up when my crew is here, that is just like someone taking heroin during an AA meeting. There's a lot of financial behaviors that are alarming. I can clean the house all day long. If we don't address what's behind this right away, this house fills back up before I get home.
Do you see yourself as a good mom? I am Dr. Michael Tompkins. I'm a licensed psychologist, and I specialize in the treatment of hoarding disorder.
I think I'm a great mom, actually.
So why do you have to prove it? By buying stuff. Do the kids have a college fund?
Nope.
Rainy day fund?
Nope. No rainy day fund.
This is not sustainable, and you are squandering the future of your children.
We're their last chance. They will absolutely lose these wonderful kids if they do not stop the consumption. We have to clean this room, okay? I have heard that you guys want to give some toys away. I want you guys to pick out 5 toys each. Go.
I'll give away this game.
Are you? Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm giving that away.
Wow, you're gonna give away your whole Thomas Strange set?
The cool thing is we just gave some toys to some kids that are gonna be really happy. But here's the challenge. How many toys do we still have in this room?
A ton.
Yeah.
I want to give a lot more stuff away.
All right, let's do it.
This is not that hard, really, actually.
I think this might be a keep thing. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm just confused. Twinkle Dee, Minimith, and then these are like, this is that one she sleeps with?
Oh. But they got a whole box of animals. So, I mean, how many do you keep?
Well done, Mike. Well done. Mary, that's it. Yeah? Mike doesn't like conflict, and he has been pushed back into this very passive role. But it's absolutely essential that Mary give away some control. Because this is not working, we've got to move faster. I wouldn't look anymore.
Can I pick one out for me?
Mary?
Yes.
I want you to think about that, because actually, this is all for you. It's all for you.
So, honey, we're pretty much out of time. The no more sorting. Everything now has got to go.
What are you talking about, though, honey? We're almost done out here.
No, they've got 3 hours tomorrow to get the rest of the stuff out of the house. Otherwise, we're in a situation of the doctor having to report us.
Okay.
So we just have to do it.
I think Mike saw how far they were from what is necessary for me to feel comfortable not filing a CPS report, and then he began to panic.
I know I've been passive for many years, but it's got to be done. I'm not going to lose the kids, whatever happens.
These are the clothes that came out of the front of the family room. For the sake of time, can we take them straight to donate?
Can I just take a quick look?
Kind of negates what I'm trying to do here.
Well, just because I see one sock that these are his current underpants that he wears right now. Yeah, that's gonna be all.
All right, we're nearly done here.
I don't want CPS to have to be called, but we're at the end and we got too much stuff. So at some point she just has to say, toss it, I want to keep my kids.
That feeling fades with time, losing something like that. What feeling of loss would never fade, would never go away, ever. So let's get real about that, okay?
Don't worry, Mommy.
It's all right, Annie.
Please tell Matt what you want him to do with this.
Take it, Matt.
Thank you, good job.
I feel more optimistic that we're going to make it now because Mary gave Matt permission to let go of things without her having to sort and go through them. That will make it doable.
Extreme sense of urgency is what I feel. Because if it's not done, at the end of the day, Dr. T has to report us to CPS. And that's not going to happen today.
All right, go for it, guys.
Oh my God. This is beyond believable.
I feel relief because now when I look at this house, I do not think it's necessary for me to call CPS. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
These kids have access from both the front and back doors. They have a clean bathroom. They have a sanitary kitchen. They have a bedroom with beds of their own. And they have an uncluttered and clean family area.